I got an email yesterday from this guy basically telling me that, he's 19, thinks that he's ugly, thinks he'll never get a girl, has never had a relationship, never even had a girlfriend, and feels like, he's never gonna get a girlfriend, and he doesn't know how to talk to women, and his friends were saying he shouldn't be that extreme with girls. And to be honest, bro, I think a lot of people don't understand the fact that girls are humans too, bro. They're literally just like you. Just because they're like, you might find some of them attractive, doesn't mean they don't feel the same emotions, the same feelings that you do. Everyone's like nervous when they're speaking to people, and girls are not a different species, bro. And your perception of yourself, your like insecurities and lack of confidence is probably the reason why, because you don't have to be the most good-looking person in the world to speak to a girl or to get a girlfriend. There's loads of people I know, like loads of my friends. Nah, I'm violating my friends here, but loads of people I know might not be the most handsome men, but they're charismatic and they're confident in themselves. So they just know how to speak. Because you've hyped up this moment so much and replayed it in your mind, you've become so like nervous to the point where talking to a girl is the biggest thing in the world when it's really not. It's really not. And it all stems from your lack of security and your lack of self-confidence. So that's what you should work on. You shouldn't work on trying to speak to girls or trying to get a girlfriend or trying to sleep with a girl or whatever you're trying to focus on. Just focus on building your self-confidence, like loving yourself. It sounds cringy, but you have to like yourself, bro, or else you'll never see yourself in that light where you can be someone who chats to a girl. Even me, bro, there's been times where I've been scared to, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not always clear cut, and it's never obviously you never end up becoming the epitome of self-confidence and I talk to anyone, but you just realize things are not that deep. Everyone's human. Just like a girl, just like you're nervous to speak to a girl, the girl's probably nervous that you're about to speak to her. Same like everyone, bro. It's normal. It's normal. So I'd say to you, and if you feel like you're ugly, I'd say just focus on doing yourself proud. Everyone can become like a 7. Even the ugliest guy in the world can become like a 7. If you just take care of yourself, make sure you got basic hygiene, you brush your teeth night and day, you go to the gym, you lose some body fat, you gain some muscle, you learn how to speak properly, you read books, then you're pretty much there. I've got a friend who's like short and he's not the most attractive at all, but I remember he always had a girlfriend. Like, he always would speak to girls, but just because of his charisma. So it's never really about the looks. It's about how you conduct yourself and how you hold yourself. So once you figure out and once you sort out your confidence, you can be in a position where you can speak to girls and get a girlfriend. And don't feel like you're ugly. Don't feel like it's over for you. I know we have this perception of everyone's perfect just because we live on social media now, and everyone suffers from this addiction and this disease that is the internet, where you go on Instagram or you go on TikTok and you see the most attractive guys, you see the most attractive girls, people living your dream life, 16-year-olds doing this, 21-year-olds doing that, and everyone just looks like they're just better than you. But you have to understand that's a really small percentage of people. Like, I'm talking less than 0.01% of people who are actually you're seeing on the internet. It's only because we have this widened perspective of the world, which is really not even widened, it's narrowed, because if anything, what we're seeing is the vast minority of people who look like they have it all figured out. And one thing you also have to understand is they don't have it all figured out. The people you see on the internet, you can't look at them and try and compare yourself to them, because people are only going to post on the internet what they want you to see. They're not going to post the bad parts. They're not going to post themselves on a bad day. They're not gonna post when they're broke or when they don't have a good car. They're always they just want you to see. Sorry, they're gonna post what they want you to see. I don't believe there's a thing as like being permanently ugly. Like, you look at some of these people on the internet. There's this girl who, I don't know if you guys know her, I'll put like her face on the screen. She's a YouTuber. I remember she was about like a couple years ago. Her name was SS Sniper Wolf. And I remember this time, yeah, she done a video. I was probably like 15. And I saw a video of hers and she was with her boyfriend. And, you know, people in this girl's comments would always like be fucking weirdos, bro. And they like thirst over this girl in the comments and whatnot. When she showed her boyfriend, you would expect, I don't know, some huge, muscular, I don't know, athlete guy or whatever. He was just a normal dude. I'm pretty sure he was even fat. But I'm guessing he had the charisma and he knew how to handle himself and he wasn't insecure and he just knew that everyone is human. And he ended up getting her. The YouTuber with millions of subscribers and probably millions in the bank as well. So for me, I don't think it's about looks, especially if you're a guy. If you're a guy and you're ugly, you're way better off than if you're a girl and you're ugly. So just go to the gym, bro. Do some push-ups, do some pull-ups, do some skincare. Learn to love yourself, which is hard. You never really find the true love within yourself. Even me, I'm not even close to that, but it's possible, man. It's possible. And you just need to do it, bro. You just need to talk to girls, bro. It's not that big a deal. Like, what's the worst they can say? Even if you just go up to a girl in the gym and say, or I don't know, maybe not in the gym. The gym might not be the best place to speak to girls. But even if you just go to someone and say, hey, I like your hoodie, or I like your thing, or whatever. You know, this guy told me he's never even had female friends. That's the problem. Why? Because you don't even know how females are. You see them in this light of they're so scary, or I don't even know. Because they're not. Everyone's human. And you never even know, the girl you're talking to might be in the same position as you. Never had a boyfriend, never spoken to a boy. So the best thing you can do is just chat to her. Just find out. The worst she's gonna say is no. The worst she's gonna tell you is to leave, or she's not interested, which everyone gets told. Come on, bro. I don't know what you think this is. Everyone gets rejected. So just accept that rejection's gonna come, and just take it. I hope you can take some of my words at least and try and, I don't know, maybe take them with a pinch of salt, but at the same time you use them. I'd say the problem stems from not you being ugly or whatever you think you are. It stems from your lack of confidence. And confidence is only built by doing things that you are proud of. So if you go to the gym and stay consistent and you're proud of that, or if you may do an accomplishment and you're proud of that, the more moments you have that you're proud of yourself, the easier it is for your confidence to grow. And that's the whole thing. That's the whole problem there, is the confidence. And once you start gaining more confidence, everything comes, my brother. Everything comes. I wish you the best, and yeah, if anyone's watching this video and suffering from the same thing, just take my advice, because I would probably say the same to you. I'd say the same to anyone who's going through this thing. It's normal, bro. It's quite, I think it's even more common now that we have the internet. I feel like in the 90s and 80s, like when my parents were growing up, like it was much harder to be this guy who was like scared of women and stuff, just because, I don't know, there was no internet. I think the internet changed a lot. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Send me some emails if you want me to go over them and give y'all some advice or some. Leave a comment so I know that people are actually watching this video, because it's hard doing this with no comments. But you know, I'm still on the grind. I respect the hustle, respect the grind. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a blessed day. And you can see I got my hair cut. I basically got a call tomorrow where they will tell me if I've got the, or maybe they won't tell me, but I've got a call with the people who are running the commercial, and I guess if they like me, if they like the look, then I'll be shooting overseas next week. Even me, man, I struggle with my looks. Look, I'm going for all these jobs, whether they be like modeling or whatever, and I still don't get picked, bro. I still don't get picked. Like, it's tough, man. It's tough, but like the video, subscribe, leave a comment or something. Put an email in my DM. And yeah, man, peace. My red light. I'm going to the NSLB office to pack some stuff. We have a meeting at Nike where we're gonna be dropping them some care packages just for helping us with our recent event. So yeah, I might start making videos. I already make Instagram reels and TikTok, but I might start making long form content on just what I do, what I get up to in a day or a week or a month. So let me know if you want to see that type of videos too from me, if you want to see those type of videos too. Yeah.